Okay, this is on summation and notation. Now this is what I'll be explaining on summation and notation. Based on summation and notation, this sign is called the sigma sign, and this is called pi. Now they are majorly used for their function is multiplication. Then for sigma it is what summation, which is what addition. So now whenever you have a sign like this, when you have a sign like this, you are making use of what? Of sigma. You are making use of sigma. Now in this case, now summation and this kind of both of them are called notations. They are called notations. Now they are basically used just to express some questions in mathematics. Now when I have a question, let me just go straight to the point, not to waste much time. Now this is our center question, but I need to explain this and this first. Now how do I evaluate this question in this form and in this form? How do I evaluate this question in this form? Now looking at this, you see that they are multiples of 2. Now 1 times this will actually give me 2. 2 times this will actually give me 2 times this will 3 times this will actually give me this. What else again? 4 times 2 will actually give me 5 times 2 will actually give me this. Now one thing you should first of all know that the upper limit here, which is the one here, and the lower limit are the one that start and the one that end. What I mean by the one that start and the one that end, mean that it's starting from 1, which is this, meaning that n is equals to 1, then it is ending in where? 5, which is the upper limit 5. That's the first thing you must also know. Then how do you get your question? Meaning that everything you're having here, meaning that it is starting from n and it is ending in 5, meaning that everything here is your n. Everything here is your n. I'm getting that. Meaning that you're having n times 2. N times 2, meaning your question to evaluate this alone, you must have 2 times n, or let me say n times 2, but better still 2 times n. So 2n will actually, this is a question that will actually derive all these givens one after the other. I get my point. So typically this is just, like literally this is just a representation of this question in summation form. Now let's go to this one just to explain better more. If I have something like this, now my question is starting from 1, and I'm having 3 plus n. This is my question, and this is where I'm starting from. I'm ending in 8. Don't forget, 3 plus 1 is what? 4 plus, I'm done with 1. This is the first term. Second term, which is 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. This is the second term. The third term, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, till it gets to 8. I get me now. So the third term is 3. 3 plus 3, 6 is the third term. The fourth term, which is 4. 4 plus 3, 7 is the fourth term. Fifth term, it keeps increasing. 8, 9. This is the fifth, sixth, seventh, 8th. So this is the 8th term. I get it now. So this has been converted. This has been converted to this. Then this has also been converted to this. I get it now. We've expressed it in this form. We've expressed it in notation, and also express it in what? In linear form. So it's very simple. This is just what you just need to know. Now let's look at this third question now. With the limited time we have, let's look at this third question now. It's starting from 1, meaning that I will be having first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term, seventh term, 8th term, 9th term, 10th term. But because of the time limit, they were asking us to look for fourth term. They're asking us to look for fourth term. Do you understand me now? So we are just looking at this fourth term. Now what do we need to do? This is the fourth term. So instead of starting from 1, 2, so our I here will be 4. not to waste time. But this is just it. If you are starting from 4, you be like 2, 4. I is going to be 4 now, plus 1, meaning that 2 times 4, 8, right? 2 times 4, 8, plus 1, 9. Am I making sense now? So this is just it. Our fourth term is what? Is 9. Okay, if you are starting from the beginning, let's just go quickly. 1, 2 plus 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 3. This is the first time. Second term, it becomes 2, right? 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5. 2 times 3, the third term is 2 times 3, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. Plus, this is the first term, second term, third term. Now going to the fourth term, which is 4. 2 times 4, 8 plus 1, 9. It keeps increasing by multiples of what? Of 2. 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus, this is the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th becomes 18. 9th becomes 21. Then 10th becomes 24. Then this 10th. So if you want to confirm it now, this 9th which we asked to find is 9. So mostly they will not actually, because an objective question, they will not ask you to write everything. They will just ask you to pick. They just ask you to pick one of the 10. Now if you are relating to 10 now, if you ask to find for 10th, then it is only 2 where you have I, it becomes 10, then plus 1, because this is basically the question. So you have just 2. This for the 10th term, so that's 21. So the 10th term is 21, 17, 19. So apparently you just be seeing this series as the flow is going. You will just be seeing plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. So this is just a tip to what you are being asked to solve. So that's just it. It's very, very simple. Whenever you have any question, this will actually give you a helping hand to your question. This is your upper limit and this is your lower limit. This is where you are meant to stop. But even if you have infinity means you keep solving. When you get to keep solving the 10, you keep on 11, 12, 13. But for an object, so you'll be actually asked to just find the fourth the term, the number of term. You'll be asked to find everything. So you understand? You'll be asked to find everything based on an objective question. So similarly to pi. So what you just need to know is that when you have a plus sign, you're making use of a sigma. But when you have a multiplication sign, you are making use of what? A pi sign, or a pi notation. So that's just it. There's nothing hard in it. When you are having a question, let's say something like this as well. 5, this is the upper limit, then n equals to 1. Then the main question is sign to n. So wherever you have n, you start imputing your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till it gets to the final listing, which is 5, the upper limit. So sine 2, you have sine 2 times 1, you have sine 2, sine 2 times 2, you have sine 4, sine 2 times 3, you have sine 6, sine 2 times 4, you have sine 8, sine 2 times 5, you have sine 10. So that's just it. So in case this one you're asked to find the third term. The third term is 1, 2, 3. This is the third term. This is the third term. So that's just what you know. So this is just the third term. So it's just simple summation product. I get it now. So this is summation, this is product, this is sigma, this is pi. So everything here is just a notation, a representation. You should be able to go from here to here and from here back to this. You should be able to go from this to this and from this back to this. So it's just as simple as that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and the more you subscribe and goes through the reactions of sharing and liking. We'll be dropping other comment. Thank you.